What's happening, guys? Welcome to Arsenal Crew. Today we are talking about the Community Shield, Arsenal v Chelsea. Not really a friendly match if you look at it with Arsenal v Chelsea, but it was really a pre-season match. But any game against Chelsea is not a friendly. Simple as that. And we came out 1-0 winners. And that is the first time Arsenal has ever beaten Mourinho. And it's great to see that it shows the improvement that we have made in the squad, that we are either matching or getting above last season's champions. I know we did it last season against Manchester City, and it didn't really turn into anything, but that was just down to injuries, and injuries really killed our season last season. But beating Chelsea at Wembley in basically what you'd say is a final, it stands us in very good stead for the upcoming season. Very, very good goal from Oxlade-Chamberlain. If he can stay fit for the upcoming season, he will be a very, very good player. And if Raheem Sterling is worth 49 million, then how much is Oxlade-Chamberlain worth? 50 million plus? Because I believe that Oxlade-Chamberlain is better than Raheem Sterling. You might disagree with me, you might agree with me. Let me know in the comments below if you do. But very, very good performance from us. Let's start from the back and work our way forward in the team. First, Petr Cech in goal. Makes his first official start for Arsenal. His debut for Arsenal against Chelsea at Wembley. And he keeps a clean sheet. Very, very good performance from him. He did a very, very good save for Oscar in the free kick. Very, very good save from him. But he was probably saving them day in, day out at the Chelsea training ground. So he knew where he was, which way, or how Oscar was going to do that free kick. Just because he'd been doing that in training every single day. So he just knew the team. He knew how they were probably going to set up. He knew which players, like weak foot, strong foot, how they shoot. Everything like that. He knew that, and he did make some very, very good saves in the game. Moving slightly forward, we go from right to left. Bellerin had a bit of a shaky game. He did have a little bit of a shaky game. It did seem like a lot of the Chelsea chances was coming down his side, so it wasn't very promising to see that, but it's just because Hazard was on that side. He was trying to defend against Hazard, and it's a hard ask to ask a 19, 20-year-old to really say, yeah, you're in charge of trying to deal with this world-class player, one of the best players in the world, respectively. So, very hard to ask him to do that, but he still did make some very good challenges and did keep him at bay because they didn't score. Moving more forward in, the two centre-backs, Koscielny and Mertesacker. Koscielny, he was in there blocking, clearing, headering, everything. Mertesacker pretty much doing the same but a lot slower. Moving to the left-back position, Monreal. Monreal put another amazing performance for the team in, like he did last season. He carried it on. Now he's now carrying it on from last season into this season, which is very, very good to see. He is also rumoured to be signing a new contract very, very soon. So we'll have to watch the space on that, and hopefully he will sign a new contract because he will be influential for our upcoming season and our title push. Moving into the midfield, Coquelin, Ramsey and Ozil. Coquelin, very, very good performance from him again. Very, very strong dealing with Matic, which was very, very impressive to see that he isn't the sort of biggest sort of central defensive midfielder. So he does struggle with the aerial battles, but he does do very, very well actually in the aerial battles to compensate with his height, because he knows the positions to get into. So he doesn't really need to jump and header things away because he's already got into the position to either let the player bring it down and then take it away from them, or he will challenge them for a header, and he can jump pretty high. Moving forward, well, not moving forward, moving to the side, Ramsey. Haven't really seen him that often in the middle because Cazorla's normally played there, especially in last season. And Cazorla was on the pitch, but he was pushed out onto the left wing, I think. So that was a bit different. But Arsene Wenger did say that he put Ramsey there to add more of a physical presence to our midfield in the centre. because Chelsea are a very physical side and you need to be physical back at them. Moving slightly forward now to Ozil. Ozil, very, very good again. World-class player. Making some world-class passes, especially the pass to Walcott that went, obviously, to Oxlade-Chamberlain, who then scored. To get that pass out and see the pass, because I don't think any other player on the pitch would have seen that pass. And if that was any other player on the pitch, we wouldn't have scored. So, very, very huge credit to Ozil for that pass and all the contributions that he did make to that game with his passing. Moving forward now, right to left. Oxlade-Chamberlain, obviously, he scored the goal. Very, very good for him. Amazing. Great. Hopefully he'll stay fit, like I said. If he does, we've got a world-class player in our team. For a future world-class player. I wouldn't say he's world-class at the moment, but future world-class player. If he can stay at Arsenal, stay injury-free, we will have a world-class player. And like I said, I think he's better than Raheem Sterling, so that means he must be worth more than Raheem Sterling. Just saying. Moving into the centre, Walcott. Walcott through the middle. He didn't really have many chances, and there wasn't really much to write home about with his performance. But that was solely because Chelsea were making a very deep line defence, and it was very hard for him to get in, and he can't deal with the physical battle. So if you take away the passing over the top and the runs in behind, then you've basically coped with Walcott, which is what Chelsea did. When Giroud came on, it added more of a physical presence to the squad, and we created a few more chances with him in the middle. But I can understand why Wenger played Walcott ahead of Giroud, is because of last season, if you remember, we were putting in crosses constantly, and John Terry was there heading it out of the way, because he's very, very good at reading the flight of the ball when they're coming in for crosses, and he completely cut all of the feed to Giroud. So I can understand why Wenger played Walcott. Now, Cazorla on the wing didn't really work out as much. I prefer him in the centre. He is a better player in the centre. He is better than Ramsey with his passing accuracy and his spreading of the ball. But I can understand why he was on the wing and Ramsey was in the centre, because of the physicality of the two players. So that was the team front to back. We've won the Community Shield for the second time in 2 years. We have done the pre-season treble, which is great news to see. And like I said at the beginning of pre-season, we had to keep a winning run in pre-season, which will be, I think, personally, influential to the upcoming season. Because if we get a winning mentality in pre-season, we can carry that on until next season, which would be very, very good to see. But we won all of our games in pre-season, which is great to see. But the big test comes next week against West Ham. None of these results will play any dividends in our season if we don't win that game. We have to try and go out to win every single game in the Premier League. If we do that, we will be champions at the end of the season. As long as we stay injury-free, we will be champions. That is my personal opinion. Let me know if you are as confident as I am in the comment section below. Discuss anything you want down there. And if you want to contact me, just message me down there and I'll get back to you if you want to discuss anything about Arsenal. Before I end the video, I just want to apologise for not putting a match preview up for this game. My internet went down. I recorded it. Everything was done. I needed to just upload it and then sort out all the things like tags and things like that. And my internet went down and I couldn't upload it. And I couldn't tell you guys on Twitter, Google+, Instagram, because I had no internet. So I couldn't actually tell you guys, which was a bit of a pain. So apologies for that, guys. But we're back. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And make sure you're voting for the Arsenal Crew's new intro. Just go over to the video and you can watch all the Arsenal Crew intros thing. I'll put it in the little eye in the top of your screen right now. So just go over there, check it out and vote for your favourite. The winning intro will be announced next week. So make sure you're getting involved with that. And guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.